The summit of Timberwolf Mountain and lots of hitherto unattained and quality loot is moments, no, seconds away. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. I have just lit this incredibly warm fire, and I'm going to step over here and harvest this very, very conveniently placed carcass. It'll take 9 minutes to get one full venison steak off of this thing. Now, one thing I want to check on, since we have venison, and I remember one recipe that came up. Let's take a look at this. All right, so we need broth for the venison stew. Hello? I just heard a wolf. Maybe there are wolves up here. Anyway, skillet. Venison pie. I need cooking oil, of course. And I need the old mill flour. So we can't actually make the venison pie. That would have been an interesting experiment. But I wasn't optimistic that would be possible, but it is what it is.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Okay, let's go ahead and place both of these, because I can use these cooking implements to cook this a little bit more effectively. Alright, this one will be done in seconds. Nice. This will be a nice 1,000 calories added to the total, so that's always positive. Alright, now, a bit of a sprain risk at the moment, but I actually don't think there's too much to worry about. I can drop... Well, yeah, I think I can drop sticks. Let's drop 11 sticks. There we go. And we're ready to go, actually, in the grand scheme. Let's go ahead and take a torch. Oh, wow. Amazing first torch pull off of that fire. And did I have any... All right, no. No, of course I didn't have any left. And there is our final climb. It's a long one, but thankfully, we are fully rested. Did I pick up my... Yes, I did. I've been unusually paranoid about that for the last couple of episodes, but just on account of... You change the dynamics of your game so much every time you make a major climb. So, like, you go up with what you need when you're on the climb, and if you forget something, if you don't have a bedroll, it can be a really big deal if you make an entire climb like this climb and then realize, oh wait, I don't have the thing that I need to sleep like a normal person. Alright, first break. We are good on carry weight. I can go ahead and pick up a stick, in fact. I can pick up 2 sticks. I can pick up 3 sticks. Alright, I think we're good to keep going. I'm just going to go the rest of the climb. Going to get decently tired, but not even that bad. And now we just need to get inside the fuselage and start looting. There's going to be at least 1, potentially 2, potentially 3 very nice things in my very near future. So I'm very excited about that. Also, there are carrion crows right over there. So potential prop carcass for me to get some additional food. That's a... Wait. Wait a minute. That's a cave. How... Why is that...
Sure getting cold.
Hang on. Oh, wow. This might be one of the other Okay, so here's a dead body. This is what the crows were circling. We do have another rope. This might be the other survival cache. I don't see it, though. Alright, so I can grab the cedar firewood here. Yeah, I don't see any indication this is where the cache is. I'm not going to linger too long because I've got to get over to the fuselage. Is this cave new? Or do I just never go this way? Do I just always beeline to the fuselage?
Oh, so cold.
That's definitely one of the newer corpse models. Okay, so multiple corpses and or carcasses up here. I'm seeing carrion crows everywhere. I think there'll be enough food just from whatever we initially find, though, so should be okay. Now let's light another torch. What are you circling? I don't actually see anything here. Oh, that's okay. You look like you're circling here, but you're actually a little bit farther. I'm going to check for bodies first. I know I'm losing a little bit of health, but I'm about to be next to a warm fire for an extended period of time. So I'm okay with losing a little bit of condition now. It'll be fine. Wow, there's a ton of wood up here. Holy crap. I mean, I knew, but it's crazy to see it. Especially on a more resource-light run like this, where we've been in many situations where I've been, like, desperate for wood. Although, like, in Milton, the real issue was that I couldn't harvest the stuff that I needed to. Because it would have taken too long and I didn't have enough warmth to conserve my condition. That was a dicey position to be in for a few episodes there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is different. Stuff is in like a completely different configuration than I'm used to. So there's spray paint. Reclaimed wood. Okay, let's go ahead and start a fire. We're going to use the torch that I'm carrying and the cedar firewood. There's an emergency stem right there, but I'm really hoping for even more than that.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, you really took your sweet time, didn't you there? Alright, so let's go ahead and dump that coal on the fire for firewood, stick, all those. And then we can take that ruined torch, harvest it. I can't believe I forgot about that. It just hurts my soul. You could harvest a stick from a depleted torch.
This stuff will come in handy.
All right, so emergency stem, done. This should keep us plenty warm. How am I doing on water? And probably drink my fill. Yeah, there we go. Mostly. All right, so I'm definitely noticing that, I guess by virtue of the fact that we're on the loot tables that we're on. Ah, damn. So there is no flare gun up here, unfortunately. We got flare shells, but no flare gun. Some more matches, though, and some accelerant. That's nice. And these crates might have some things in them, but let's go ahead and get started. Need to keep an eye on the hacksaw as well. Cured leather, cured rabbit pelt, cured deer hide, wolf pelt, leather. Okay. That's not bad. Antiseptic, antibiotics, yes. Bandage, yes. Painkillers, yes. Alright. Definitely lighter on the loot so far. I will say that. Okay, let's break you up. Alright. I'm guessing there was nothing actually in that box. can't remember. I feel like sometimes, maybe it's just my imagination, but sometimes when you break open like a cardboard box or a wooden box somewhere, after it shows you that it harvested certain things from the box, it will also like show you items that you might have found in that corner. But I don't know that that's necessarily the case. All right. I don't really need any of this stuff. A worn simple parka. That,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't think that's an improvement over the Mackinac, but we can repair it and take a look. Simple parka is not nothing. New work boots. Nice, but not as good as the ones I'm already wearing. Trail boots, same. Okay. So far, actually, not a great loot run. And are we really down to our last container already? Yeah, there's this one. Let's go ahead and check. That sound was not reassuring. Here we go. Coffee. Yep, it's just loper level loot tables for this, which I'm clearly not accustomed to. So it's not nearly as plentiful as what I came up here primed for. There's one thing I haven't found already that I'm actually very sad about, and that's a fire striker.
Hope nobody needs this.
Hey, I found the food container. Thank God. All right, so this one is completely, yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. Found it. I spoke it into existence. How about that? I'm glad I double-checked. All right, so there's some reclaimed wood. Let's break up this cardboard box as well. And I need to check the condition of the hacksaw before I do too much sawing. But speaking of breaking down crates and such, let's go ahead and break this up. Nice. Scrap metal, mountaineering rope. So, see, there's some stuff underneath, but, like, I don't know that it ever, like, just drops stuff in your inventory anymore, or if it ever did. Might just be my imagination. Or it could be that I heard that from someone years ago and it's, like, stuck in my mind as a possibility, as something that might happen, but doesn't actually. Now, yeah, these aren't dual-sided, unfortunately. All right, 10 hours, 8 minutes. We got plenty of time on this fire. So I have one last container, and I did not check the hacksaw. Ooh, that didn't sound positive. Pinnacle peaches. Literally one. Pinnacle peach. Did I just lose my hacksaw? Hang on. No, it's 54%. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair it. I'm not going to lose it at this point, but I still want to have it in tip-top condition. That's a little bit better. I think that was a 25% repair. Summit Sodas. Wow. Okay, so Fire Striker. That's the win from Timberwolf Mountain. I mean, we have some food. We can chill here for a bit. There is some tea that I can cook. The herbal tea that I grabbed is, that's a huge win. But at the same time, holy crap. That's not a big summit run, at least compared to what I'm accustomed to. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and drop these tinder plugs because we don't need tinder. That's a decent condition Fire Striker. And we can still, like, triple check. I can break up all the other boxes in the area. All right, so one thing I wanted to do was take a look at this guy. I don't think that this is going to be better than the Mackinac jacket. I would know that just from playing the game, if that were the case. Yeah. No way. Okay, well, lessons learned. Let's go ahead and harvest that vest. And there's definitely more than enough stuff around here. Do I have a cured gut on me? Hang on. I'm going to go ahead and drink these sodas. Not that I have to worry about food poisoning, but I'll drink them. I'm sad that I only have one tea. One box of tea. I was hoping to have multiple boxes, again, as I'm accustomed to, but that did not pan out. Yeah, this is nuts. Like, I guess maybe the better spot to have a fire in here is like right here. Because I'm used to there being a container here, and this time there's just not. There's a massive fir limb, which is great. But this is definitely like an enormous deviation from what I'm accustomed to from this. So let's break down this crate because I want to see... I know that's part of my shelter from the wind, but not when I'm low to the ground. All right, so just reclaimed wood is what it shows me there. Okay, well, damn. That is seriously unfortunate. Now you're telling me, I'm guessing I don't have enough water. Nope, I do not. So let's go ahead and get that going. I will need plenty of water if I'm going to make these teas. And the coffee, for that matter. The coffee's going to come in handy. And I have more coffee than tea. So I haven't really expressed any excitement about that, which is weird. I should be very excited about the amount of coffee that I have, to be fair to the coffee. Always be fair to coffee. Never question coffee. I say that. I'm actually not a coffee drinker, but, you know, I respect those that are. Because you do something that I cannot. Alright, let's pass time until this is ready. We're burning off some calories, but it's fine. That cave, in some ways, might be a better place to hang out than here, to be completely honest. Alright, now I can cook teas and coffee. So I wish you could double-click some recipes on this list. It'd be amazing if you could just give the order to cook something based on that, but you can't. I don't have a ton of coffee left, I don't think. Or rather, I think I'm cooking those peaches right now. I don't want to do that. What I'd rather do, since I'm low on water, let's go ahead and get some water going. We will cook that. Yeah. So definitely low on water again. Let's go ahead and make a full amount. Wait, stop. There we go. Well, that's a positive at least, in some ways, because now we don't have to worry about spending an exorbitant amount of time up here cooking teas and coffees.
I need to find a place to rest.
Definitely don't need to drink any of these right now. Okay. That is it. Now, I guess I can go ahead and cook those pinnacle peaches. Nothing wrong with it. Pinnacle peaches are one of the heavier food items, so when you have them in your inventory and you're trying to not have a ton of weight to worry about, it's generally good to eat those sooner than later. And I can drop the can, which I definitely don't need. Grab that potable water. Grab both of these off the fire, and now we're good to go. Is that it? Is that my summit run? That feels unusually fast. Like, to the point that my brain is like, are you sure? You know, one thing about these I could harvest these for leather.
This pack is getting too heavy
I didn't
to
pick up
carry.
some of these clothing items because they're not as good as the deerskin items that I'm using, but I can definitely harvest these items. So that's worth doing. Let me triple check what I didn't pick up. And there's the antiseptic there. Okay. I do want to... Let's break up a few more of these crates. I want to make sure nothing is hiding behind them.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
It's just showing reclaimed wood. Oop, didn't mean to cost myself any condition there. Okay, well...
Jeez, this is cold.
You're fine. You've got a really hot fire literally right there. Alright, so that should also be pretty well protected from the elements. But part of me, to be honest, like, I've got enough fuel that, like, I could make it over to that cave and sleep in there, and I'd feel even more comfortable in there, because I don't trust the wind not to, like, start blowing this exact direction and potentially blow the fire out while I'm asleep. This is not my usual super safe position, so in some ways I shouldn't have put all that fuel on the fire just now, to be honest. But, alright. I'm also very tired. So any movement that I do right now, I don't know, like, is the wind really going to come in and blow out this fire? It can't from this direction, because it's protected. I just don't feel great about it. So we've got a full-length fire here that I'm about to have to abandon. Nice. What to do? I'm really tired. Yeah, let's just go. It's going to be a bit of a slow walk. But the cave is not that far. And I can sleep with a lot more security. Knowing that the wind is not going to come blow my fire out and that it's warm enough in the back of the cave, which it's not necessarily if the fire goes out here. We have another aurora kicking off? Wow. It's actually not that cold right now, which is pretty great. Yeah, this is perfect. Remember all that deer meat that I cooked? It's going to be waiting for me when I head back down. There's a stump over there. I keep seeing dark silhouettes in the snow, and I'm like, but I know there are no predators up here. In the current version. I've got to, like, preface, like, every single time I say that, this year in particular, because we know we have that update coming, right? I just have this horrible vision in my mind of someone watching my videos and learning the long dark and learning about different regions and how to get different places, if that's what you watch the videos for. And going, oh, there's no wildlife up here, you say. Thanks, Hadrian. And then they drop an update to the wildlife spawn patterns, and there's like 3 bears up here. I wouldn't feel great about that, to say the very least. Ooh, is this new music? No. Okay, I just don't often hear that beginning of it, probably because of wind. Alright, almost back to the cave. Believe it or not, we haven't actually lost any condition this whole time. We're about to be fully exhausted, though, so there's that. I don't think it's going to freeze us in place, though. It's going to come damn near close, but it's not going to. Well, this is exciting, because now it's time for Ash Canyon. And even more carrying capacity. And I finally freaking have a Fire Striker. I was hoping for a Fire Striker as my number one thing, but also there's the possibility of the crampons up here, and there's the possibility of course, the flare gun, which we got flares, but we did not get the flare gun. So, it is what it is.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Alright, it does seem semi-warm. Fire Striker. Glorious. Oh my god. 100% chance of success. That sound is so sweet. Been waiting over 60 episodes for that sound. And there it is. I had a feeling that this summit, after we struggled so much to find one in the loot dense regions, and I commented on it so much earlier in the series, I had a feeling that this is where we'd find it. And I was surprised when it wasn't turning up, but then that changed. So yay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put all these sticks on the fire, because this is what's going to get the fire through the night, and I'll pick up more. God knows there are enough in the area. So that's definitely going to... tell you what. Yeah, I don't love the... like the fact that you can't go farther into this corner in this particular cave. I'm not a big fan of that, but... okay, let's see what I can eat here. I can eat these crackers. Let's just go ahead and chow down on those. That's 600 calories a pop, and I have some ketchup chips, which just thinking of that makes me hungry. For Canadian treats. And there's some water. Okay, so with that, got 9 hours, 49 minutes on the fire. I can technically sleep for 12 hours. So, do I have any books that I can put on the fire? Yeah, both the Survive the Outdoors books, right? I read both of those. Perfect. So now 10 hours, 31 minutes. Okay, what I'm going to do is sleep for 10 hours, not 12, just because I don't fully trust the fire. I would hate to make that mistake right now. I would feel a little goofy. Alright, there goes the Aurora. We still have 1 hour and 54 minutes on the fire. Weather outside seems decent. Let me see if I can grab just a little bit of extra fuel to motivate me to get just these last few hours of sleep, because I can get like, yeah, here we go. I can grab just a few sticks, then the fire will last long enough beyond a shadow of a doubt. You would think I would just trust it, but this is what happens when I'm playing this game for a YouTube series, especially one that's been going for this many seasons. It's like, I want to make sure that we have a nice long series, especially after I was gone for so long. So it's like, you know, let me be a little bit just slightly overcautious, you know? And just take really good care of all that. Okay, now I do definitely need to harvest some things, the stuff that I picked up, but I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 3 hours. Fire might be like just about to go out when I wake up. Yeah, 11 minutes. See, it doesn't seem like the estimate on that one was actually that far off, so that's what was making me a little bit nervous. Okay, so one of the main reasons that I'm encumbered at the moment is that I picked up some additional shoes and such. This is going to take, God, 1 hour and 30 minutes to harvest these. It's annoying. I don't need the new simple parka. I think I just want to harvest it. I'll get that 2 cloth back. I can also harvest these decent trail boots. It's going to take another hour and a half. Sounds like I'm starting to get hungry. This is an hour and 50. God, why does it take so long? Can we just talk about that? Why? Why you do this? All right, let's go ahead and repair the gloves. That's the main thing I needed the leather for. There we go. 96% condition. That's a lot better. And I don't have a cured gut, so I can't actually use this this deer skin that I have. But I can drop that torch, and I think I can actually make it back down with the stuff I'm carrying. Even though I'm carrying books and other things that I don't necessarily need. I can harvest these just to put us in a little bit of a better spot. Nice. All right, how about also I drink some... Actually, you know what? I take that back. I'm not going to worry about the warmth bonus right now. I'm not going to warm any up, but drink some coffee. Go ahead and consume these ketchup chips. Yeah. Encumbrance-wise, I'm completely fine. I'm just going to go back down the way I came. And next stop, Ash Canyon. Ooh, I'm excited because I've been to Ash Canyon, but never on YouTube. Ever, ever, ever. That was a big difference between that and Hush River Valley. I've don't have a lot of experience with Hushed River Valley, HRV, but I've been to HRV on YouTube. I have not been to Ash Canyon on YouTube. So that's where we're headed. Let me make absolutely sure. Yep, got my bedroll. I'm very well rested, especially given the coffee. Magical. I didn't really check around the plane that much to see if there's anything else there. In my experience, like the quality loot is, in the containers and in the areas that we searched. So just stuck to what I knew and hopefully won't live to regret that. One of the really, really great things about the game being as big as it is now and having so many zones to explore in order to, encompass a full run is that you can miss things in certain zones and make up for them in other zones. That wasn't always possible in the Long Dark, but it's possible now, and it's freaking great. All right, so now I'm going to pick up a few sticks. Not too many. And shocking nobody, despite the repairs to my gloves, which I wasn't expecting to change my life, Jennifer is cold. Okay, let's keep moving then. Hang on, let me not be too foolhardy, because I would hate for this moment, this exact moment of peace, bright blue skies, and clear weather tranquility, to be the moment that I realize I was wrong about there being no wildlife up here. I would really, really dislike that outcome. A lot. All right, so there's multiple climbing ropes, interestingly enough. Let me remind myself where this one goes really quickly. We can enjoy the soundtrack in the meantime.
Gotta warm up somehow.
That's potentially an interesting shortcut, but I don't want to go that way.
Damn.
I want to go back towards Ash Canyon. So that's what we're going to do. Did I pass the cave? Yeah, I did. It was right here. Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah. You need to actually walk up this thing a little bit. There you go. Did not know that. Can you not climb up this little spot right here? Or maybe I could have come up... yeah, maybe here. Anyway, who cares? Let's get inside. Let's warm up. Also, that is a nice stopping point for this episode. So we are back in the cave that'll take us back down to near where the bear was. I'm just thinking in terms of... Yeah, I'm on my way back from here. I'm very conscious of the fact that we might come face to face with that bear before too much longer. So we'll have to figure that out in between here and Ash Canyon. But hopefully we'll have sailing just about as smooth as we've had so far, because that was probably my easiest summit run ever. And I got a Fire Striker in channel history in terms of what I've actually put on YouTube. I'm happy about it. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.